What's going on, guys? I'm back again for another round 100 attempt, and this time I have chosen the map Revelations. This is another easy round 100 map, if not the easiest. I mean, in this map, you are pretty much invincible. You have the two best wonder weapons, I think, in the game, in the same map, on top of Arnie's and Ragnarok's. I mean, it can't really get much better than that, if I'm being honest.
You serious?
As I was saying before, this map is definitely probably a lot easier than Ascension after doing it. And right now I'm pretty much just getting myself set up, building the shield, getting the Apothicon, getting the Thunder Gun. I'm upgrading the Apothicon right now because I don't think there's a way to do this with the unupgraded version of it. And I honestly have not played Revelations since the map probably came out, whenever Black Ops came out, probably, 12 years ago. So I definitely had to watch some YouTube videos to remind me how to open up Pack Punch and how to even upgrade the Apothicon Servant. And then on top of that, I also decided to go for the helmet because I wasn't too sure how hard this Easter egg was going to be. And I am definitely glad I decided to go for the helmet because I've never done it before and it was kind of an experience for sure. And then to make my life easy, I decided to run for my Gobblegums. I decided to go with Alchemical, Shopping Free, Immolation, Perkaholic, and Round Robin once again, just to expedite those rounds because I don't have so much time in the day to go for super long round 100s, even though I know Revelations isn't that long to begin with. And I'm gonna be honest, when I started doing this helmet challenge, I did not expect me to be in here for as long as I was. And for being in here for as long as I was, it caused me to definitely be overrun because I think I started doing this challenge at round 15 and I finished it on round 31.
Finally!
Now, finally, after 16 rounds of grinding for this helmet, which probably costed me a lot of extra time because the zombie spawns were not very fast in that area, I finally get to go collect the helmet. Was it worth it? Most definitely not worth it. But I only did it because I wanted to be safe and make sure that I did not die. And on round 33, I am finally trying to go and get Little Arnie's and Ragnarok's, and I'm just continuously hitting the box. Hopefully I can get them, but you know, those for some reason seem to be the hardest ones to get out of the box for some reason. But you can get the Thunder Gun and the Apothicon back to back on first hits, so you tell me. I also realized watching this back that I actually lost the Apothicon because it was my third gun when I grabbed Perkaholic. And I didn't realize that until I died. So I was also respinning to hopefully get the Apothicon Servant back. Now, after fully being set up and getting the Apothicon back, it is round 37, which you definitely can get here a lot faster than I did. But being as I decided to go get the helmet for no particular reason other than to be super overpowered, I got there pretty late. But the rounds definitely were flying by. I'm pretty sure I was doing, I don't know, a round every minute, maybe even faster until maybe round 60, 65. And the only thing that kind of threw me off was the random Panzer spawns that would spawn in the room with me. But no matter what round it was always 3 Thundergun shots. And, you know, as long as you're paying attention and aware that he's going to spawn, it'd be pretty easy. And I still do not have Ragnaroks, or else you could definitely put your Ragnaroks down and it was just thrown up in the air anyways. By this point in time, it's around 52, and I'm realizing that I still don't have the Ragnaroks, and I'm gonna probably run into a lot of ammo concerns, even with Alchem, and I definitely need to try and get them, or there will be issues later, and I'm still struggling by round 52 to even see them. And then, obviously, other than the random Panzer spawns, you do have your max ammo rounds, which definitely do not happen as often as they did on Ascension. I want to say I probably only got one of these every 8 to 10 rounds, to be honest. I don't remember there being a lot. You pretty much just run around, spam the Apothicon, spam the Thunder Gun, and you shouldn't run out of ammo by the time that the max ammo shows up, or at least I didn't have an issue with that. And after about, I don't know, 5 minutes-ish, you finally get the max ammo and just run back up to the top, go hit the Gobblegum machine to cycle it if you need to, and just go back to that spot. Just like Ascension, you sit in the spot and just shoot, rinse and repeat, baby. And then occasionally when you do those runs back to the Gobblegum machine, you will get some zombies that spawn behind you. But if that does happen, you can just shoot a shot outside and no harm done, and then all the spawns will reset. Just make sure you're sitting next to the power trap, or else, you know, sometimes the spawns can get a little messed up. And the other good thing for shooting your shot outside the window is it allows max ammo to drop. And the reason allowing max ammo to drop is good is because at these high of a round, sometimes the Apothicon Servant doesn't always get you to the end of the round. And if you don't have Alchem, you need to be able to get a max ammo drop. And the only way to do that is because most of the time you're shooting your shot through the window is to let the zombies come out through a shot outside the window, which will allow you to get perk drops and potentially your max ammo. And at this point in the game, I am definitely running out of ammo, because on round 91 I still do not have the Ragnaroks, even after hitting the box for this entire game. And not having them by round 91 has definitely shown its weaknesses, because I think this was the first round where I actually ran out of ammo completely. And all the other rounds I definitely got close, but my Gobblegum cycles were always good to give me Alchem around Robin so I can hit the Gobblegum again for free. And at this point in time, I'm pretty much just sitting in the spot as long as I possibly can, using the reserve ammo, my Thunder Gun, and the trap, because once I'm out of ammo, I'm out. I have the ability to hit the Gobblegum, I think, one time, but barely. I think I have 10,000 points more than what it requires me to hit the Gobblegum machine. But I decide at this point in the game, maybe it's the best time to go and hit for the box. But at this point, I'm also realizing that it's close to the end of the round, so it actually works out perfectly for me. So I do actually end up going to hit the box.
Nice.
And finally, the Ragnaroks on round 91. That's what I'm talking about. You know, better late than never, I guess. And then I also realized at this point that I am still out of ammo, so it didn't really solve any of my issues, but at least I have the Ragnarok, so I decided to go for a $500,000 hit on the Gobblegum machine. And this is where I was like, you know what? I can't hit the Gobblegum machine anymore. I need to end the round, but I don't have any ammo, so, you know, I have to do what I have to do. And you won't believe it, I get a max ammo round right after that. How lucky could somebody be? And I go for hitting the Gobblegum machine as much as I possibly can, and I get my Alchem. I don't know how lucky I had to be to get every single one. Now I'm just going back and picking up the Ragnaroks that I put down earlier so that I can continue to do this. So all I have to do is pop my Alchem and somehow get points, so I decided to use my Widow's Wine, and that gave me a Thunder Gun shot, and then I also decided to use Trip Mine so that I can get some Apothicon ammo, and we are back in business after that. And here is what a round should look like with Ragnaroks.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Finally, 91 rounds later, fully set up with everything that I needed to succeed, and we get to round 99, and all it is a moment of time, and we finally hit another round 100. Come on, let's go. That's 100, baby. Come on. And there it is, another round 100 under the belt. And this time, it actually only did take me 1 try, as opposed to Ascension taking me 2. But like I said before, we do not talk about that. And being the noble guy that I am, I take the honorable way out of death by trap. And that would be it. Appreciate everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.